There we go. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. It's kind of set up then. So that being said, we're gonna get back to drawing this guy. Honestly, I was looking at it. I only saw like really 1, 2, 3 more drawings that we really have to do for this, and then it's kind of done. So with that being said, let's take a look and review at what we got so far. Again, I went ahead and extended the timeline out so we can get to our next couple drawings. Start from the beginning. He's walking up. He's like, "Ugh, my life, my life." Huh? What is that? He's like, "What? Ooh, it's interesting, interesting. Ooh, interesting. Oh, hey, I like it." And then, so the next part, we're gonna start with him from behind, and then he's gonna turn. And he's gonna start with a splash. I've been loving these like in your face kind of animations. So you're gonna start with a splash, and then you just like splash it out. So actually, I might extend this to 2 drawings. This part right here, in between here, to 2 drawings. Just a moment. Oh jeez. Oh man. Okay. Fix that later. Kernel or something in my mouth. Excuse me. But I think we're still good to go ahead and keep going with the drawing. So now actually I want to kind of keep in mind the body type that we have here. The picture for our reference. Let's open up our scene a little bit more. Save, always save like every few minutes because you never know. Then let me grab this right here too. It's all the same guy. Alright, so we're gonna kind of draw his back. Ooh. Let's get that black mark right there. So just me visualizing this body type here, what we're working with. I'm gonna draw his back kind of like this. I want to kind of exaggerate it a little bit too. That's his shoulder. That's his arms tucked into himself. So he's going to be kind of like hunched over to that's supposed to be the back of his head, but that's not looking like a great head. I want his legs to kind of be like that a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to turn this matic drawing off. So now, turn the onion skin on. Let's just kind of really digging into making this look like our guy. My boy. Again, I gotta stay away from drawing this big back. He's not gonna have a big back. And we won't have to really go into so much detail for this part. As far as we won't have to make it look so realistic. So when you look at the back, your back has the shoulder blades. You have to keep in mind that he has these shoulder blades here. And then going down his back. Got the little love handles here. Keep this belt in mind. The legs, we're not going to see them so much, but I do want to kind of exaggerate that they're at an angle here. Let's take a look at where we're at. So, alright, that's kind of cool. We're already seeing that it's shaping up to something. And actually, let me just make sure that I didn't share this. Drawing some more polka dots, man. It actually puts a thing on there for me too. It's kind of cool. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to post that to Facebook real quick so people can actually see and join in. So why not? Turn white on just in case. Oh, it needs some flair or something, right? Oh, choose a community. Okay, now let's get back to it. So, actually, I'm going to go ahead and just replace this drawing right here with this drawing that we kind of made up already. When looking at, I'm going to just go, I don't know Polka Dot Man's back. I don't know what it really looks like, but I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of mirror what his front kind of looks like. Kind of like that. We got the belt. I'm gonna go ahead and assume he doesn't have any kind of, you know what, no, I am gonna assume he has strips going on the back, kind of like how he does in the front. And then his belt, obviously, and then of course his rear end. And we'll just kind of taper in his waistline a little bit like that. I want to show that he's kind of thin. He's a little skinny. He's a skinny guy. I'm gonna erase this line altogether. I don't think it's really helping us with anything. And what we'll probably do, just to kind of show the effect, I think this is probably good for what we're trying to do. And let me make sure the details are in there. And actually, so I'm gonna put some more fabric like around the arm. I think about how the fabric folds around his arm here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this arm. Save. Let's do the same with this arm over here. And again, you got some foldy folds. Foldy folds, not straighty folds. Move that over here. Save. And yeah, we'll just keep that. We'll keep the pants, we'll keep the leggings kind of straight the way it is. So what I'm thinking about doing, let's put a line here. You know, actually we don't need that. We don't need that. I'm just gonna take this, save, group it as one item. Excuse me. I'm gonna put it in the corner here. Remove this. And I'm gonna put it here, growing. Perfect. So it's gonna grow to show that he's coming closer to the screen. But what I might have to do actually is make this even smaller. And make this smaller still. And what I might do with this, even still, is show some slight changes. So have his head actually coming up. Doesn't have to be a perfect head. We just need enough of the head to know that, hey, this is, like, he's raising his head here. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is where we're getting to some really hard territory, because how do you draw a head from the back, from the side, on top of that, right? Without a reference. I mean, this will all be so much easier with a cool reference, but we're gonna have to go off the dome to draw his dome. So I think about what a head looks like from the back. You got the, let's do this again. So you're gonna kind of draw the chin a little bit. Then draw the head. But see, that head is just a little too square. So you're gonna kind of, ooh, that's a big head. Come around like that. See, that looks more natural. It's a little too large. But the thing that we're going to do with this here, we don't want him to raise his head all the way up. That's actually probably perfect. What's probably wrong is where the neck is. Something kind of like that right there. And these are supposed to be kind of like goggles or whatever going around. Like so, like so. But again, we're not really going for full on detail here. Because this is going to be going so fast, we won't even really see this. But it never hurts to add a little bit more detail. So let's remove this, boom, boom, put that right there. And I actually kind of want to move the arms out a little bit more too. Have him start extending his arms. You know, I'm gonna remove that arm completely. I'm gonna draw this one as if we're gonna see so much more of it. More wrinkles coming out of it. Boom, boom. And actually, for this arm, we might even extend it out even more than the other arm, just to show. Oh man, I just had a great idea. What if we show his arm is like going out, and then we can do like a full spin, and we can show him like his hands release out like that. That could be really neat. But this arm is gonna have to be higher up. Let's just draw a quick hand real quick. Let's erase this. Let's put this in place. So this is actually going way off of our animatic that we already drew. So this might throw things off a little bit, but we can just add more frames to make it make more sense. So this frame here, we're probably gonna have him kind of like bent over. He's gonna be kind of like looking like this. So we want the shoulder down, I'm thinking. So this shoulder right here, the shoulder right here. Boom, boom. And actually this face needs to come up a little bit because I want more neck into that. Like, ugh. So this shoulder needs to be a little closer to under him, and this back needs to come down a little bit more. Let's actually flip this head around so it looks. Nope. Just keep it the way it is. Actually, I'm gonna fix this oval a little bit so it looks more like a head shape. Kind of like that there. We actually need to probably move his body. Yeah, that's what it was. Need to move his torso down some. So if this was his neck, it'd be kind of something like that there. Let's see what it's gonna be. His arm, his shoulders actually not, whoa, it's not going to be there like that. His shoulders aren't going to be like that. They're going to be, this is further back behind him. This is his hand. This is his other arm. This is also really far back. Yeah, that's good. That's the motion I'm going for. Cause he's kind of like pulling himself. And we can fix this a little bit later. That's not a big issue. Yeah, the turn. Look at that turn right there. So with that turn, we're gonna have to show some motion of him like flipping around. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and grab this face. I need one that's already perfect. I'm going to put the face zoomed in. Oh, I messed something up. There we go. Unlock it. Let's actually make the mouth a little bit larger and wider, and then we're gonna put some angry lines right in between his eyebrows here, because now he's, well, yeah, angry lines, because we want to seem like he's happy, and he's intensely happy. He's like, yeah. I want to be in the camera, really big, right in there. So with that being said, we're gonna have to change this head around like that too. And that actually makes a lot more sense now that I'm actually drawing this like that. Let's get rid of this neck too. So it will look like that, and we can come back and fix this here in a second. And this drawing right here is going to be so off design, because it's going to be fluid motion kind of thing, that it's going to be great, because it's going to show the motion of what he's doing. And then this one is going to be like, yeah. And actually this line here, it looks cool, but it probably actually needs to be more like this. So we're going to get that close up. No, this is supposed to be that line. That's the like shoulder line. And that's, I'm trying to draw the back as well as the shoulder, but it's fine. Either way, we got the close up. I don't know why am I doing all this? I can just put the face right here that I just, actually, even more. Let's just copy this face here. I knew that was going to happen. It likes to crash on me every now and then. That's why I saved. I saved just now so that we could be prepared. In the meantime, bring this drawing back again. So I think what we're going to do, the next part is going to be him like this, and then we'll do another part of him like bringing his hands around. We'll see his hands kind of flow by the screen, and then we'll show him like turned. We'll see his back, and then we'll see his hands release. It's like, I think that'd be a lot of fun. It's been so long since I sat down and just drew an animation for fun. Because I've been working or doing school, working on animated projects for clients. Seems like there's always something going on that did not allow time for this. Luckily, and I have a way to prevent this this crashing from happening. let's get this back going again. Let's see if I can do this here, just in case it does crash again. I want it to be on a different screen. Okay, all right. So we're back with it again. Let's just kind of recap where we were at. Oh yeah, that's where we were at. Let's see if I can grab this face again. Without messing up the underdrawing. Man, it won't let me move it. Yeah, we'll come back and fix those shoulders. Easy. I think the next drawing we need to show is going to be the hands. So in order to prevent this from crashing on me, I have to actually go to the menu and use the select what I'm trying to do from the menu options. What we can probably do on this as well, maybe we can erase that and erase that. So that's right there. We can take this. Instead of doing 3s, we can do it on a 2s. Instead of doing 3 frames to make these drawings appear, we can probably do it with 2s. And that's actually going to make it faster. So we'll actually just see his arm coming down. Oh man. Maybe we can grab this arm right here. I think it'll look a little better if we use something that we can actually identify and are familiar with. Let's use this here. Huh. Make sure it's all ungrouped because I just need these layers right there. So let's group that up. So this would be the one arm. And we can actually probably fix this up a little bit more to be a little closer to what we're trying to portray. And then this, actually flip it. Something like this. Try and make it look a little more believable. actually, so this hand, we're not going to see all of this because we're just going to see the back of the hand. More like the knuckles. And it's, oh man, we should have flipped it first. And it's good to kind of get some of these details in first so that we can understand what we're going to draw on the back end. We're going to be so thankful we did this first. So this might be good for right here. Just really need to show kind of like how it's the continuation of that drawing right there. What we might need to do, honestly, we might need to just take this drawing and connect this one to it. Yeah, I was about to say we might just need to just do that, man. Something like that there. Let's get our reference drawing back up here so we can make sure. It's just going to be very quick when it comes by. Ha. I'm about to erase this line all the way through. This isn't even what we were supposed to be even drawing today. But it's fine. No, I'm not even going to risk it. So actually I think that's good like this. And again, this probably just needs to be the hands. Let's just draw a hand. Let's just draw a hand. Let's not make it so complicated. Let's remove some of these from down a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's flip it. Right. That is correct. don't actually need to show like he has a body under there. But the next scene we're gonna show though is gonna be like him twisting his body like so. And then this here. This might be a little much. It might be much because the body is not, the body itself shouldn't be snaking so hard. The body itself needs to be this is where it needs to be the one arm like this. With his face like that, and shoulder. There's one arm here, and his body kind of coming into it like that. This actually might be off just a little bit more exaggerated, a little bit more like that. And then the final, yeah. This actually probably needs to be, oh, no, because he's gonna, we need to get that arm extending out. But as it extends out, we're gonna have to have it actually, so let's take this drawing. Let's just do it where his arms aren't out yet. And actually with that, we need to bring the kind of closer to this here. Let's flip it. There's no point in redrawing this 3 or 4 times. Definitely got to turn it though. Definitely got to make it larger too though. Probably too large. Closer to this here. Closer to something like that there. I would say the leg needs to be close, but not. And then of course this actual drawing here. Let's see if we can go ahead and grab it real quick. Actually, this is a really great drawing for the pre-draw. I don't think we really need to much more. I think that's a great transition into that. This right here is not a great transition though. Something's off with this. I wonder if we just stuck with... Do we need all of this? Let's see. I mean, we can do this, right? What I don't like about this here, I don't like how this is such a snake motion and the other one isn't. This, I don't think this works as well as I thought it should. I thought it would. Because it just doesn't flow into this one more. And I like the dynamicness of this motion. But let's get a light on real quick. I like the dynamic flow of this motion here. I don't need the forward, I need the backward. Actually, yeah, give me the forward onion as well. I don't know if it's going to be a great transition as I really want it. Now, one thing, I think it needs to be a little larger. This definitely needs to happen like this. Probably definitely needs to be a little smaller. A little larger. Let's see how that looks. And actually, a little bit more flow to it. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that is it. And then, of course, we're going to go back to the face. This should be our last drawing here. And honestly, I don't think we really need to get too detailed. Well, no, we need to get very detailed, but we don't have to go too far off the drawing we have already. Save, paste. So let's just kind of use this drawing as a reference. So he definitely has some like wrinkles in the cheeks there. He doesn't have a huge chin, so I'm definitely afraid of making his chin so large that it becomes weird looking. Let's get rid of the matic. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Now let's really focus on the neck here real quick. Now let's get the shoulders. Should have put more of a shoulder deltoid in there like that there. And honestly, we don't. No, we'll still use the matic. Let's save. Let's actually put some glass things here. They always portray this guy as being like so super sad all the time. It kind of makes me depressed. I'm like, man, he could be happy. That's actually what I was kind of trying to go for. And then we'll get these glasses in here like this. I like the idea is like his eyes, like they're always open. Because these goggles make it seem so. Oh, gotta put his big brilliant smile in there. So there's a line for the lips and there's a line for the chin. I dig it. Let's put another line because he's got some age on him. And that cheekbone's a little low. Glad I saw that. Boom, boom, boom. I dig it. Something's a little off right here. Something's really off with this line here. I don't think we'll see the side of the neck right there. Let's just leave that off. And actually, it looks like he has straps under his neck. Oh man, that's a big detail. That's see, I don't feel like that's something I really want to portray. I'm gonna leave that out. But in the meantime, we'll do that. Turn the animatic off, and then we'll hit play. Wait! Before we hit play, let's get rid of this guy. Whoa. I think that's where he needs to be right there. So we'll remove all of this. This is fine. I don't think we really need to. Strange. Seems like all these drawings are in different places. I'm not sure why that is the case. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, we're just gonna have to. Man, that's so weird. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So I'm not sure why it was kind of stuck like that. Oh boy. This is one of those things. It's like the motion. The frame wants to fill in exactly where it's at, and honestly, that throws everything off. You get to memorize like exactly how many frames you have. But that's not what we're doing right now. Put it back right there. Okay, so I think we're, well, no, not quite. I go back to these drawings here. So even though they aren't full-on detailed drawings, we still got to kind of give it some kind of shape. And we're just going to do just enough to get by. And with his legs, so this is something we haven't really worked on at this point, but the fact that he has legs and boots and shoes and stuff, not going to put a lot of detail into it, because we already know what's going on. Do one for this here. This will be his head with his neck actually turning. Do his hands kind of, well, we're going to do his hands very fluid in this situation. And his back is actually a little too big again. In fact, all of this is just a little too big. Kind of like that there, kind of like that there, boom, boom, boom. So kind of like his leg is up. Put it right in this frame here. And what I want to do, these motions here, is probably end up being some spots, some polka dots. I think that will help really make this pretty exuberant. We'll do just enough detail in here to make it noticeable. Ooh, we still have a few more to go. 1, 2. And this one can be a little closer to this here, honestly. So let's go ahead and actually do this one now. This one's going to be pretty fast. Fast motion, anyway. that there. I don't know why I keep doing that. And then this here. Actually, I might just keep this one just the way it is right here. Be like that. Boom, 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 boom. Just those key details. That's all you really need. So now I think we have our final. We can actually probably begin our final animation. So let's save. Let's take a look exactly where we're at. Actually, you know what? With this motion, I'm seeing something. It's been bugging me the whole time. Excuse me. I think I want to actually have the arms swinging a little bit more. Because even though they're drooping, they can still swing. And we probably won't see the other arm. Oh no. I didn't put this one back together. That's fine. Something like this. Boom. The arm swinging forward just a little bit. Maybe not so forward. And maybe we do see the other arm. Ever so slightly though. And the cool part about drawing hands is you can just, if you need to put a thumb in there, just put the thumb in there. And then erase everything that was on top of the thumb that is now under the thumb. And now it is an opposite arm. Save. For this, we're actually probably going to bring this forward a little bit. Let's put it in another frame real quick so we can erase everything that's under it. Yeah, this was bugging me the other day, yesterday when I was drawing this. I was like, man, you know, you're probably going to see that other arm in a waltz cycle. Just make it, just put it in there, man. And I think I'm happy that I am doing this because it's already looking a lot tighter. We could probably put that shoulder back in there. Erase all of this. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's solid. Seriously. It's too long. That's good. That looks good. So what we'll do, I'm gonna start adding a few more little details just so we won't miss this in our drawing phase. It shouldn't be tuning, it should be a smooth brush. And honestly, that should kind of be it as far as that. I still want to copy it and put it onto the other frame. Oh man, excuse me. Save. So that looks good. Actually, let's go ahead and put some flair on this too while we're at it. You know what I don't like about this? I can take a few more little details like this out that's kind of throwing it off. It can be a little more solid. Right there. Yeah, we'll just draw that back in real quick. Whoop. Forgot I had changed that to red for that moment. Save. We'll go back to this here. So what I want to do is actually draw some red stuff in here real quick. Draw this line here. It's not going to just be red polka dots. So I want to probably cut this in half. We'll see how that looks. Alright, so the really cool part here we're going to do, it's going to have, a little too large. It's going to be surrounded by polka dots. Oh, no. Man, I meant to do that right here. Well, I guess it won't really matter. So now we'll make our brush a little smaller again. We'll show like the dots swirling with him this way. So they're still swirling, and these are going to be different colored dots. And I can actually do that now. That's not so difficult that I can't do. Then this is where it's actually going to start spreading out some. And then we have the explosion. Of dots just everywhere. Some small ones. Can't forget to put them right on top of him as well. Here in the background, only in the background here though, because I don't want it to overtake the actual drawing. And this is actually supposed to have some in the background. Just want to put these last little cool effects to it. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this way. Instead. Let's actually remove this. No, we won't remove it. We'll keep it there. I wonder if I can actually color in the eyes. It won't let me. Okay, so I think we finally got a great pre-draw. We still got to do the outline, but this is a great pre-draw of this whole thing. Let's take a look. So, huh? Ooh. This is where I feel like it could probably be a little faster. Maybe 12. We'll put Polka Dot Man in the back. Maybe Polka Dot Man can be polka dots. Yeah. Maybe it can be something more like that. So we'll stick with 12. What we'll do is we'll have Polka Dot Man right here. And we'll turn it on. Actually, we'll put it in the background behind him, like this here. Maybe. Actually, it'd probably be better if we do the name in the back. I forgot that I used to do that. How do you spell polka dots? Polka. Let's make these a little larger too. I used to hand draw all my fonts here. It just made it more fun. Man. Whoop. Actually, I should be able to just paste it back again. Make sure we save. Always be saving. Let's get rid of that so we can actually see what we're doing. A little closer. Move these apart a little bit. Do something kind of like that there. Let's put our sign on it. Do something like that there. Then we'll do another. Center it up. So we'll probably go ahead and end off with this today. We're just going to finish our tag here. Always got to do your tag. Doesn't have to be beautiful. Just got to be correct. Sorry, I'm not talking more. I wish I had more to say, but when you're in a zone, man, you're zoning. This is great for right here. Then we'll do one more drawing of this. Because every time you draw these over, they're never perfect, which is exactly what we want. And it's okay to kind of let yourself exaggerate as you're drawing the tag and title. This one we'll call it tag and title. Should we save? Always be saving. Always be saving. We actually won't need this background anymore. Okay. I think we honestly, I think we're done. I think we're done with the pre-draw. This is everything I want it to be. Start from the beginning and let's check her out. I like it. Only thing I would change is at the end here. I don't like that. Right there. Oh, I have it protected. Huh. Okay. That's all she wrote. I think next time, probably it's going to be in a couple days, we'll go ahead and finish, or at least start the final final drawing, the outlines of this, and then I might have to do another video where we do the actual coloring and shading. Color, shade, and effects alone, that's going to take a long time. So still got a ways to go, but thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Stay tuned.